In your typical company, as soon as you get to this sort of, let's call it a mid-market, mid-size company, you start to have a more developed HR team. As soon as they have like maybe 4 or 5 people, they start thinking about trainings for the company, and inevitably they're focused at like a very generic business person archetype. So, you send your engineers, or they require people to go through it. Maybe it's new manager training or whatever, and it's completely divorced from everything you and I just talked about. The the life of someone in technology, right? It's completely irrelevant. So what happens? People treat it as, a day off, or, like a field trip where you're just kind of you're phoning it in, right? I think that's incredibly tragic for most technologists and engineers, and they're incredibly underserved by these generic trainings. I've been in this seat. I've been in this world where, you know what, there's an outage at 9 p.m. We're going to be up all probably through at least part of the night. We're going to get on the bridge call. We have to rally somebody. Oh, we can't find somebody. You got to, who's next? Who's their backup? There are things that you can't describe to people if you haven't lived it. So taking that into account really is what I'm talking about as I go through a lot of the work I do now.